Eskom says while the grid remains constrained, it does not expect stages to escalate above 6 this winter period. The power utility says it needs to focus on electricity supply in terms of its plant's performance, as well as from independent power producers' perspective. It says demand-side management will help close the gap between demand and supply with the improvement of energy use.
At this point in time, we do not foresee stages beyond stage 6. Again, it is important to emphasize that higher stages of load shedding means that we remain in control of the national grid. Our role as the system operator is to ensure that the grid remains stable. Load shedding is that tool that helps us to manage the balance between the supply and the demand. So as things stand, we are not anticipating any stages higher than stage 6. But yes, there are days when we are going to be experiencing stage 6, and it gets better with time.
Eskom says its objective is to end load shedding as soon as possible without compromising the integrity of the grid.
We believe we need to continue along this path of supporting our Eskom executives to fix the system for improved energy availability factor, find opportunities to add more megawatts onto the grid, and the third tier is find ways and means, innovative ways and means of ensuring that we manage our energy efficiency, our demand-side management.
Business says the electricity crisis is hitting business, and the quick wins are demand-side management and finding a sustainable solution.
When you look at each one of them, you have to look at it from a cost point of view as well as from a speed point of view. By all means, DSM is still the cheapest and the fastest. And we are right in the middle of a crunch right now. Instead of us pointing fingers all over, the beauty about DSM is that each one of us can play a little bit. I think we've just seen here a little, toy, which every household can afford. The same, it happens from an industry point of view to say what is it that we can do in the short term.
Demand-side management is incredibly important, and it's one side of the coin. Simply put, we don't have enough power to generate or to supply our needs. The manufacturing sector employs just under 1.8 million people in this country. We've got a very broad reach and contributes just under 11% to the GDP.
The power utility says it is at an advanced stage in its search for a CEO. It says so far 5 candidates have been shortlisted and they will go through the selection process. This comes after former CEO Andre de Ruyter resigned from the position late last year and left the power utility earlier this year. Gloria Sefako Mosi, SABC News, Johannesburg.